In today's economy, there are so many financial and economic problems that remain unsolved. Trade deficit and hard currency shortage inherent in some economies where inflation is high and black markets are dominant. Farmers and grain growers are facing limited access to funding, limited chances to expand their customer base, and experiencing price monopoly by big corporations. Unbanked are completely excluded from the financial system, with no chance to have financial services. Unemployed are a result of economic failure. Underbanked are suffering from shark loans usury with extremely high interest rates. SMEs have limited access to funding, and merchants have limited chances to grow new markets. But we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. CBX. The CBX unit is a digital unit backed by a basket of listed grains, so it's based on assets, unlike the fiat money that's technically based on debt. In other words, it's more like the IMF SDR's unit, but instead of it being backed by a basket of currencies, it's backed by a basket of grains. And it's for the public to use, unlike the SDRs, which is only for government's use. The CBX system is completely decentralized and self-regulatory, which makes it impossible to be controlled by any entity, and believes that everyone has a role in creating a better economy. Each CBX unit issued will generate 10 PEP CBX unit to its issuer, as long as it's in circulation, even if it was used by others. We call it the YOU model. And since CBX unit holds the same US dollar value, good for local and cross-border transactions. This will position the CBX unit not only as a universal payment method, but also as an investment vehicle. All these cross-border CBX transactions won't have an impact on any country's trade balance, due to the revolutionary Global Intelligent Netting decentralized application that we developed, GINDA, and through its learning equation, which will eliminate the role of third parties in netting and settlements and all the costs associated with it, with less liquidity requirement and minimizing trade deficit between countries when using CBX unit. And merchants are happy with this model because CBX unit transactions have a zero commission on merchants, unlike credit card acceptance. And it costs them nothing to accept CBX unit as a payment method and gives them the opportunity to open new global markets. Unlike the IOU notes, where its high velocity means higher inflation, the higher the velocity of CBX units means more YOU. And since the CBX unit is pegged to inflation-adjusted assets, it will maintain its power of purchase. The CBX system operates with full transparency, beyond the global standards of transparency and exchange information, and addresses the BIS concerns and meet the IFR standards to ensure a safe and secure financial environment for everyone. Because we believe no generation has a right to contract debts greater than can be paid off during the course of its own existence.